So it looks like we got a brand new update last night for Modern Warfare. It's the 1.06 update, and it looked like it was about a 2 GB update for all players. They were having a lot of server issues, but it seems like they've gotten a lot of those under control. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what they changed. It wasn't a lot of changes, but they went ahead and previewed 5 other changes that should be coming very soon. Just a reminder, if you're new here or not currently subscribed, feel free to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. That way you can stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news and tips to help you improve. Also, if you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating, as it would be much appreciated. Also, just a heads up, if you have notifications on and for whatever reason you don't get notifications from YouTube until 6 hours later, sometimes a day later, or not at all, there's going to be a link to an app called Zing that is available on Android and iOS. That will make sure that you get a notification every single time a video or a live stream happens. So it looks like they implemented more fixes to prevent crashes and improve stability across all platforms. Personally, I wasn't having any crash issues, but I had gotten a lot of comments, particularly probably on Xbox. It looked like on Xbox people were having issues with connecting to their friends and all that type of stuff. So hopefully a lot of those issues you guys were having is completely fixed. It also looks like they've completely removed battle chatter from the tactical one life mode. So that's going to be like search and destroy and stuff like that. And those are the things like contact, reloading, placing claymore, all that nonsense. It will not happen at all. So you're not going to get those call outs to be notified when you see somebody, and then they're not going to be able to hear you calling that call out. Personally, I don't really play those types of modes, but it was pretty interesting seeing some of the clips where someone is literally disarming the bomb and they'll give a call out, contact. Person turns around while they're disarming the bomb, and then they'll end up killing the guy disarming the bomb. So it's pretty unfortunate events with that particular mode, but glad that is completely fixed. It also looks like they went ahead and looked at the APCs and tanks in ground war, and now they no longer award points towards a nuke. And pretty much what this change does is what a lot of people are doing, not myself in particular. I've actually gotten 0 kills with an APC or a tank. But pretty much what people do is go into ground war, roll up on the tank, they go sit on the hill. If you were able to get 30 kills, you would be able to call in a tactical nuke, and those streaks would count, and you get a ton of score, because as you get all the way up there to the unstoppable medals, all the score for the rest of the match is essentially doubled. So that's why you've seen a lot of low skill players essentially rolling up onto that hill and going for kills that they would never otherwise get with an actual gun. And then that pretty much led to all the rest of the players going up on the hill, because they got that mindset, if you can't beat them, join them. So hopefully a huge nerf comes to these APCs and tanks, because I think they completely ruined that mode and keep it from being as good as it could possibly be. So they also implemented a fix to charms, because in case you guys didn't know, if you were equipping a charm to your weapon, you were effectively worsening your hipfire spread, making it harder to actually land those shots. So that fix has been implemented, so now it's completely safe to equip a charm to whatever weapon you want to equip it to. So it looks like they also made a change to claymores and how they interact with stun grenades. Now if you throw a stun grenade, it will force the claymore into a disabled state for 3 seconds. So this is why I'm probably going to go ahead and switch to stun grenades over the flash grenade, because although the flash grenade will make it so the enemy can't see, it will not do anything with that claymore. So I think I'll be switching that up, and I think I'm going to recommend a lot of players doing the same. They also went ahead and made a change to footsteps. It says adjustments to tame the third person footsteps. They will now filter out based off occlusion more. So I'm not sure if this applies only to specifically when you're spectating, but regardless, it looks like it's a step in the right direction in terms of footsteps. Overall, they should be kind of reduced slightly across the board, and we're seeing if this is going to go in that direction. It also looks like there was a fix to an issue with tactical inserts. If you guys happen to use those, it would spawn you out of bounds in ground war, and there was plenty of clips of this happening where you were in an infinite spawn loop where you would just continue to die, and you basically had to leave the match. It was good that they were able to figure out what the issue was, and then they were able to fix it. It also looks like there was a fix to gold camos not unlocking on the 357. So they went ahead and adjusted whatever they needed to do so it would track properly, and now you were able to unlock gold on that specific weapon. They also had a playlist update. Now night vision goggles or NVG mode is available for TDM only. We still have ground war, we still have gunfight. They also went ahead and added kill confirmed. In case you're new to Call of Duty, basically if you kill someone, they're going to drop a tag, and you have to go ahead and grab those tags to reach a specific score limit. Then there's also free for all. which has been incredibly slow in this version of Call of Duty. I do not recommend really playing free-for-all in its current state until they make a few changes. And that's all with the 1.06 patch notes. But in addition to the patch notes, we also had one of the design directors, Joe Cecot, tweet out a few other changes that they are currently working on and that we should see in the game very soon. He tweeted out, "Excited to get the footstep tuning in live along with these other changes. More updates in the work." So more of these updates are more restricted player call out logic, so that has to go back to the contact and stuff that we talked about, but within the rest of the modes, not only for the One Life playlist. Then there's also a thing about preventing enemies from hearing call outs in all modes. So even though you would hear contact, you would know, hey, okay, I see somebody, they're on my screen, I don't visibly know where they're at, so let me go ahead and look for them. The enemy will not hear that call out, and vice versa. When the enemy says contact, you won't hear it, and then they'll be looking for you. It also looks like they're going to be addressing the challenge system with a ton of fixes. Currently, some of the daily challenges they don't track. When you go ahead and select those other challenges that are locked in, if you're trying to unlock the particular blueprints, those seem to be having issues. Some people are having issues with unlocking certain camos on certain weapons. There's different people that think, hey, you know what, the hipfire ones are bugged. And in terms of the kills after reloading, a lot of people feel that they're bugged. I think they track pretty consistently as long as you get that kill instantly. But there's a lot of people in the community who feel that that one's bugged. So hopefully if that one's bugged, it gets a fix. And if it's not bugged, maybe they go ahead and tweak it a little bit so that the kills are a little bit more forgiving after that reload. And the other issue it looks like they're currently working on is the overall spawns for the entire game. I think this is a big issue when you're playing the 10v10 modes because it'll spawn you so far from the action. Basically, if you die, you're going to have to walk 40 seconds to actually get into action. There's a lot of times where you'll spawn in and you can literally see all the different domination flags and they're like 80 meters away. Every single flag is 80 meters away. The C flag is 80 meters away. And then you got 120 meters and like 160 meters to the next flag. It's like, okay, what the heck is the point of spawning me here? So hopefully they fix some of that spawn logic. And then when it gets to ground war, it's even worse because what ends up happening is you can actually spawn into another person's sightline. There's plenty of times I've seen people visibly spawn in and then I'm able to shoot them before they're even able to take their first step, which is completely unfair because when it happens the other way around, I'm getting shot the second I spawn in. So either way, I don't think it's fair. I like to have gunfights when I play first-person shooter. So it'd be nice to be able to actually spawn in safely, move to where I want comfortably, and get into a gunfight. That pretty much covers all of the 1.06 patch notes and the 5 things that they mentioned they're currently working on that should be coming out very soon. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, like to find your way back for more Call of Duty content, please remember to hit that subscribe button, turning notifications on so you get alert every time a video goes live. I do appreciate all the support on the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day. So just a heads up, I decided to actually test something out on the channel because I notice anytime I post a video that is under 10 minutes, the YouTube algorithm will actually punish me. So all I'm going to do is make the video 10 minutes long. And if you watched the video up to this point, you already know that I did not add an additional ad break. You only got the ad that starts at the beginning of the video. So let's go ahead and see how this experiment goes. Thank you guys for the support.